Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. My name is Lily and today we are going to be talking about the Hermes Trim bag in the size 28. But before we even get started, just wanted to say that, it's been about 2 weeks since I got back from vacation from Cancun at the Atelier Resort. If you all haven't seen that video, feel free to go into the channel. It is certainly the most recent video I've made, but it was just incredible and I'm still kind of recovering from like how wonderful it is, and it's just been lovely and it was a great reset. So what I guess what I'm trying to say is that, we're all so busy in life. We have work, we have family, we have everything, but really make sure you take good care of yourself. Go on a quick vacation, take a break, do yoga, whatever it is, just to quickly reset and be able to clear your mind, because it's so important, so good for your health. And I just feel just so much better, after going on a really nice vacation. So anyways, just wanted to say that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so for this bag that we're going to be talking about today, it is going to be more or less a first impression, because I want to be very honest. I haven't used it, though I did get this in May. It's been about 2 months now. I haven't used it. I've tried it on, paired it with a couple outfits, but I haven't had an occasion to really wear this. It's gotten kind of hot now in California. Today was actually like the high 80s, almost the 90s. I know I shouldn't be complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that it's getting warm, so I don't think this bag is probably well suited for the warmer weather. I do think you could probably pair it with casual clothes to give it, and it would still look very nice. But for me, just haven't gotten a chance to wear it. So like I was saying, this is the Hermes Trim in the size 28, and this is what it looks like. It is a beautiful, beautiful bag, as you can see upon first look here. This is in the burgundy color. I am filming at night, so I'm hoping the light catches this color and accurately reflects it in the camera well. But this is in the burgundy color. This is definitely an older bag. I didn't get this new. This is a pre-loved item I got from eBay. And if some of you are aware of some of the videos I've made previously in terms of eBay purchases, I like to buy bags from eBay where they actually do the authentication by eBay. So it's like I feel a little bit more at peace with that, knowing that it's an authentic bag. But I did get this from a Japanese reseller. I tend to, if I do look for pre-loved bags on eBay, I like to buy from Japanese resellers, because they tend to, it's illegal to sell replicas in Japan, but you might always, who knows, you might hit something sometimes that may not be a real bag from a specific luxury brand. So do be careful when you're scouting for these. But yeah, so this one I got from eBay. It is the 38, so it is the larger one. I currently have it with just this handle here. It does come with a longer strap handle. I actually don't have that with me. The longer strap handle would basically obviously lengthen the strap, and you could wear this crossbody. But I think that because of the size of this bag, I don't think that the longer one looks very well. It just looks super large and bulky on my body. They do have the trim in smaller sizes, so if you obviously have the smaller size, it would make more sense for you to wear a crossbody. But the reason I got this was because Gucci has the Jackie bag, right? It came back, it's more modernized, and they're selling them, I think, for like over $3,000 on the retail website. And so I really, really, really liked the look of it, the slouchiness, the leather one I'm talking about, not the monogram, but like the larger size one that looks kind of like this. And it's just so expensive. And I was looking into sort of like the pre-love Gucci Jackie bag from back in the day. The vintage ones, they look great, but they're kind of small, and I kind of wanted to have a bigger one, but I didn't really want all the monogram around it. And then it's so funny because I came across this the Hermes Trim bag, and I was like, you know what, this looks so nice, it's so classy, and it's very minimalistic, which is, I'm really liking that a lot. I've noticed that, it is sort of a trend right now to look at quiet luxury, but for me, I do really appreciate, a more understated bag. I haven't been using a lot of my Louis Vuitton monogram bags just because it is very loud, but if you do have a very sort of like a monotone neutral outfit, that would pair very nicely with a louder bag like the Louis Vuitton monogram. But I like this because it's so simple, right? So anyways, just really quickly, the price I got this on eBay, again, pre-loved, it was less than 1,100 USD. And unfortunately, I had to pay the tax when they came from Japan to here by DHL. I've purchased from eBay. That has never happened to me before, so I don't know what changed this time, but I paid probably about $150 extra. So with that plus a little under 1,100, I think it was probably almost 1,300 for this bag. And if you can see right now, it's in pretty decent shape, but I want to let you know that it wasn't actually in this shape when it came. It was pretty much mostly like this, but it did come with a bit of a discoloration on the front, and the trim actually was very much more cracked. I don't know if you can tell, but it's pretty nice right now because I did actually take it to a cobblery. So I did take this to a cobblery, and this one in particular had a lot of experience fixing bags like this. And so they did basically do a wonderful job. So I added probably another $225 for that. Oh, but then that one, I actually had brought the Bulgari snakeskin, the Kerrang leather shoulder bag also to get it sort of like cleaned. So this and that together was $225. So I think this one was probably around like half of that price, so about like, you know, a little bit more than $100. And so if you add it all together, how much I spent on this bag is probably like closer to $14.50, which isn't really what I like for a bag that is, you know, sort of in the shape it was before, in the condition. But now that it's been fixed, it's actually a really pretty bag. And I think that it probably has quite a few more years of wear that I could do. It wasn't the most perfect polishing of this cobbler. I don't know if you can tell, but I mean, it's actually from afar, even close up, it still looks really good, but you can still see that, you know, over time, I feel like there would still be wear. I did actually reach out to leather surgeons to ask if they could fix this bag for me, and the price that they quoted me was like $700. So I didn't want to pay that. So I paid a little over $100, and let's see how it goes. But yeah, it's a beautiful bag, and I think it's definitely more sophisticated. I was actually thinking about gifting this to my mom. She's currently just using a Longchamp bag. She likes that a lot because it's lightweight, but I felt like this would be classier. But I know that if I give her this, she would be mad because she's like, Lily, why would you spend so much money, etc. So I thought, you know what, I'll just keep it for myself and see, you know, when the right chance might be if she wanted to use this bag. But yeah, like I said, I haven't used it. So as you can tell, there's like this beautiful gold hardware. They did do a cleaning for me when I brought it to the cobbler, so like everything is very well nicely touched up. In the back, this is just what it looks like, just two rings here. I'm actually not sure if there was a purpose for this. If any of you have this bag, let me know, I'm curious. But on the front, it just has like, you know, it's very simple, just like this, and it has in very small font, basically Hermes Paris, made in France, if you can see there in gold stamping, and then it just like kind of falls like that. So I like the way this looks. It's, again, just so classy and elegant, right? So the metal here, the zipper was definitely tarnished when I got it, and so they cleaned that up and it looks a lot better now. But although, you know, it does still look kind of old, it actually looks older than this buckle. So I'm actually not sure if this was original now. I am kind of confused. They look so different. I have a feeling this actually, I don't know if no, maybe it's not replaced. Okay, I don't know, but looking from here, I think it looks great. So getting to the point, if you unzip this bag, it's so smooth. The zipper's so smooth, which I love. It's a huge hole. So there's like no pockets in here. I do have a couple items in here, which I will remove just to show you what the interior looks like, but it is a huge hole, and I don't know, can you see? Can't really see, can you? But basically it's all suede. It's all suede, so it's just one piece of leather material, no pockets or anything. They did do a cleaning here, so everything looks beautiful inside, but yeah, it's no pocket. And just because of the way that it's structured, it is a very slouchy bag. So if you like that look, this is certainly a good bag for you. What I had in here originally was just like a reusable grocery bag. I have my sort of like major items I need, like lotion, gloss, a comb, chapstick, etc., all that good stuff. And then I have, of course, my Louis Vuitton PM Agenda in the man, I'm drawing a blank now, in this material. Oh, the epi material. So yeah, that's all I have in here. Again, like I said, I haven't really used this bag at all. I just have these in here because if I were to use this bag, those are the things I would put in here in addition to my keys, my wallet, and Sunnies, etc. But yeah, and if you just zip it back up, it looks like this. So again, the reason I got this was because I really like the Gucci Jackie bag, but I think that, you know, I didn't really want to pay that much, so I thought this would be a nice alternative. Frankly, I don't have any Hermes bags, so really this is my first Hermes bag, but I don't know if a lot of people use this because, again, this is a very old vintage style. It is, again, pre-loved, so I haven't seen really anyone using this bag. When I have gone on the streets and looked at people, I love to admire other people's bags, but yeah, I have not seen anyone wear this, so it's kind of nice to have a bag that is more vintage and, you know, again, less ubiquitous. So love this. There is no feet on the bottom, just a quick note. It's just completely leather. And then, yeah, like I said, I did get this cleaned and refreshed, so the edges do look very beautiful. Just this leather is just, it's definitely not as like delicate as like a lambskin leather on a Chanel, but it's definitely not as durable as like the Prada Saffiano leather. It's kind of like somewhere in between. Like if I use my nails, I feel like I might be able to scratch it, but it's not, again, as delicate as lambskin. So I would still be careful when I use this bag. We'll have to do an update later on when I do use this. I really, really, really hope there won't be any color stain, especially after the fact that they did kind of like repolish this for me and they painted it and just kind of colored it back to its original color in some portions. I really hope there is no color transfer on my clothes, but I guess I will do an update and let you all know, and hopefully that doesn't happen. But yeah, I'm gonna do a quick mod shot so you can kind of see how this looks on my frame. For reference, I am 5'4", roughly 120 pounds. I do have a longer torso, so do bear that in mind. All right, so pardon my clothes. I'm just kind of in my relaxing at home clothes. But yeah, this is what it looks like in proportion to my body. So I primarily will be using this as a shoulder bag. I think that it looks a lot better, like I said earlier, as a shoulder bag versus a crossbody because of its size and how obviously large it looks. But it's just, you get what I'm saying? It's like it's a very classy bag, and it's not something that I would probably wear over the summer. And especially with this sort of color, but I guess you could if you really wanted to. I mean, I think it would be nice, but I feel like this is more like a winter fall sort of bag that one would wear. But again, completely up to you, right? There's no requirements or whatnot. It's just how I feel about it. But yeah, so this is the bag. All right, so that is all for today. I'm pretty proud of myself. I think we were able to cut this down less than 17 minutes, hopefully even 16 minutes as I'm looking at this. But thank you so much for taking the time again, as always, to drop by and take a look at the video. Hope you liked it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new and you like the content, please feel free to subscribe. But other than that, please stay healthy, happy, and safe, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.